Let me go to the political side of this with the two of you here. Matthew, I'll give you first dibs at this. I guess I just don't understand. They optically made this a worse story than they needed to be. Why? Can you figure this out?
It's the easiest answer in the world.
The obsession with leaks?
Yes. It's not an obsession with leaks. In every other meeting, high-level meeting, conversation with foreign officials that he's had in the Oval Office, the MEMCON has leaked.
Yeah.
And they've faced a gusher of leaks. A study came out yesterday showing that it's kind of unprecedented, the anonymous leaks that are coming out of this White House from, in many cases, the national security and foreign policy bureaucracy. So that's resulted in this type of situation where in order to have some control over the meeting, they clearly blocked everybody but Tillerson and Trump out.
But wow, I mean, it is a shot across the bow at General McMaster. Pure and simple.
It is, and I think that this idea that he's looking at it makes him look paranoid in some ways because he has to keep his circle so small, and he has to make sure that the people that you're supposed to trust, like the national security advisor, the person that you're supposed to be able to have as your right-hand person, you don't trust that person to not leak to the media. Then it kind of speaks volumes about kind of how you control the White House and how you control the office.
Michael, what are you hearing from former colleagues? Is there a paranoia on leaks that is at another level?
Well, I think there is a paranoia, and this is what I'm
Is it legit? I mean,
I was about to say, just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not out to get you. And the flow of leaks is really, it's not just a trickle, it is a flood. And it's, let's face it, it's not just coming from the quote-unquote deep state. This is coming from the Trump administration people themselves trying to shape the story. So I think, unfortunately, if it was a 2-on-2 with Angela Merkel or Theresa May, no one really. But Vladimir Putin, this makes it a lot harder for them.
I guess, though, the problem is now he's got this issue. I mean, it wasn't just Rex Tillerson, Secretary of State. It's the person that got the highest civilian honor from Putin, has a personal. It just looks like the game was rigged.
Well, from the White House's perspective, it was always a good thing that Tillerson had a personal relationship with Vladimir Putin.
That I understand.
Their objective is to somehow improve the U.S.-Russia relationship. So that's added leverage. I mean, my point of view is Putin needs more out of Trump than Trump needs from Putin. Putin needs economic sanctions relief. Putin needs some type of resolution to Syria, right? Because the Syrian intervention is not very popular in Russia either. No. So Putin's coming in with asks as well. This is not just about Trump here. And it seems like Trump, we didn't have the look into the soul moment yet.
Right.
We'll see if that appears on Twitter in the next 24 hours. We didn't have a reset button yet.
Right.
So far, I think the meeting has been pretty good for Trump.
What do you make of that, Michael?
Well, I don't agree with Matt on this one. Honestly, this was good for Putin because he got to sit down with the President of the United States and be the other global leader. The G20 is going on. This is about Putin and Trump. And from Putin's perspective, and for a greater
Russia,
Russia,
bigger than the G20.
Absolutely.
That's the first time Russia has been bigger than the G20 in a long time.
That's right. And that is ultimately what Putin is seeking. There are details that Putin absolutely needs relief on, sanctions and the like. But what he wanted to be was an equal. He wanted this to be about Russia being at the center of major global issues, and he accomplished that.
I also think that you have to think about if we step back